Next four awards are presented by Tammy.
Tammy's hammer. Tammy knows.
I'm very happy and very pleased to announce the Best Actress of the Year nominees, and they are all very deserving. Sheena Burke was incredible in The Illusion, and Bette Coleman, even though she did not finish Brigadoon, she was outstanding in Brigadoon. Megan McCormick, you were incredible in Brigadoon. Britta Merkel, phenomenal in Illusion. And Mary Schwieger, amazing in Brigadoon. Ladies, you are all hard to beat, and you're all top of the line. I was proud and very pleased and very honored the other night to present this beautiful young woman who thoroughly entranced the audience, but I know that deeper and more importantly was how she treated each and every one of the actors and techies. Everyone is a friend to her, and she is very gracious and giving in her offering of help, etc. So I think she also worked incredibly hard against a lot of odds, and she came out on top, and I think you all agree that Megan McCormick was phenomenal as Best Actress of the Year.
Tammy, and thank you to everybody who I worked with, because you made Brigadoon one of the best experiences of my life. Thank you.
Okay, I think there's some... I would like to very
Tabby.
Oh my gosh. There were some incredible male lead category actors this year. I am continually blown away by the incredible male power that Sheldon Theater has. Awesome guys. So I'd like to honor those people this evening. Aaron Ertzgard, for The Illusion and for Brigadoon, you were phenomenal during the play production. We love you, and we are so enthralled with your talent. Thank you for giving to the audience the way you did. Duncan Frost, and you also just blew me away in The Illusion and Brigadoon. Again, tremendous focus and seriousness and great acting. Dominic Passarelli, you again, The Illusion and Brigadoon, outstanding, incredible acting. That's wonderful, and I was so impressed again with your incredible focus and work. Kevin Kelly, you are being nominated for Brigadoon because you were the best drunk in Brigadoon. And Kevin, the only drunk, the best and only. But Kevin Kelly, I think Linda said it the best. Christmas Carol was, for me, incredibly moving and incredibly powerful because, like Linda said, he really did know his lines before every rehearsal. And he really did focus and he delved deep into this character and he worked very hard and he was an inspiration to those younger students. And that's a difficult thing to step into to do when you are one of the only upperclassmen in a very large cast. He blew me away. He absolutely blew me away, and I think many, many people who saw it think and feel that he earned Best Actor of the Year this year for that incredible performance.
More camera scrubbers. Oh, speech? Speech! More pins in your skirt. All right. Thank you, Tammy, and rock on.
Okay, this is Outstanding Technical Theater Student of the Year. And yes, we have already given this award out at Academy Awards, but I still would like to recognize who I think are four tremendous people who went above and beyond. And really, again, I felt like it was a tough pick because they really, in their own ways, really put it in and did a fabulous job for the theater. So the nominees for this award are Kristen Miller, Helena Hofdahl, Carly Wagner, and Jason Botturni. And I really am proud of Kristen, Helena, and Carly, and I want to continue, encourage them to continue being the awesome technical theater students that they are. But this year's Outstanding Technical Theater Student who went way above and beyond, is this really cool guy back here who gave out, crowbars. Keep them at home, folks. Don't hit anything here. Okay. Anyway, Jason Botturni, you're lovely and wonderful.
Oh boy.
Now, not only do I have a little piece of paper that says I have no life, but now I have a little podium, or a little, what is that? No, not trophy. That's just a freaky little smiley guy. It looks really rather evil. Yikes. I'm sorry, what? Thank you, Jorge. By the way, you're incredibly hot. Unfortunately, I had absolutely no idea what was going to come up for here, so I'm going to go now.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind.
All right.
We can go where we want to. Place where they will.
Tammy. Hurry.
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna live through this. Okay, this year's Outstanding Drama Student of the Year. There were, again, some phenomenal kids. I'm kind of doubling up on them because I wanted them to understand how much I think that they're important and how great I think they are. William Benjamin. I've never nominated a freshman before, but William Benjamin, if I were to nominate one, you would be it. Drama Student of the Year, freshman. And senior. And awesome. I love you. I think you're great. Jason Materney, Outstanding Drama Student of the Year. I think definitely he falls in that category very, very well. Carly Bogner, again, has given so much to this theater. Sheena Burke, absolutely. If I were to give it to a junior right now, it would be Sheena Burke as an Outstanding Drama Student to Sheena. However, I did have to pick one, and this young man absolutely, in my mind, earned this hands down. He came to me at the beginning of the year when we had a loss in the drama family and wanted to make a difference in that family's life, and he came up with the idea of selling the bumper stickers, and I thought that that was tremendous, a tremendous gift back to the family. And then he continued to wow us in illusion as an actor, but also as a techie. All the way through this year, he has played actor along with being a techie and wanting to be around that group and being a part of that. He stepped in at the last second and saved the day on when we lost a student for Christmas Carol. Out of the blue, boom, here you are, you're on stage, now you're going to be playing this role. Sure. And he jumped in and he did it phenomenally. And then Brigadoon came, and Brigadoon was just outstanding because, as I said earlier, I think that there were many who thought that this young man would not have been their choice as Tommy Albright for Brigadoon. But Dominic Passarelli was my choice. And Dominic worked, and I got to hear him work. I got to see some of that preparation and that blood, sweat, and tears that he gave into that character. And he is, without a doubt, a tremendous vocal student who is going to continue to grow in his vocal ability, because anybody who can do an audition and hardly sing this range and end a show with a range like this means that he's going somewhere with that voice. So I encourage him to continue singing. His acting is no doubt incredible. His dancing, well, we all know, his dancing is wow. And that makes him a triple threat. And so this man should be on stage for the rest of his life, and I hope and pray. I know the nursing gig is a way to make money, and I think it's an excellent choice. But you know what? You better be, in the end, a phenomenal actor on stage the rest of your life, along with, yes, you, Mr. Kevin Kelly, both of you. Absolutely. So, Outstanding Drama Student of the Year, and so has earned and deserves it. Dominic, please come accept your award.
Don't believe the hype.
Eric. Eric.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype in the sequel. As an equal, can I get this through to you? My 98 booming with a trunk of funk. All the jealous folks can't stop the dunk. Coming from the school of hard knocks, some perpetrate.
I, like the other ones, have nothing to say. But thank all of you, thank Tammy, and rock on.
The leader of the new cool, uncool. Never play the fool, just made the rules. Remember, there's a need to get along. Again, I said I was a time bomb. In the daytime, radio scared of me, called to me, called a man.
Could it be that I have messed up, and so I would like to ask the following people to come on stage real quickly. Would Jason Materney come on stage? Would Dominic Passarelli join us again? Would Sheena Burke come back out? Oh, I don't believe I did do this.
Ma?
Would
Hello. Hi. I'm here.
Kevin Kelly, would you join us? And Jorge. Still hot. Okay, guys, would you guys like go center stage, all of you? And I'm gonna bring these to you. This is kind of cool. I never thought, I guess, my mind never thought when I picked these plaques. Can you do me a favor? Would you pass that to Dominic? And that's Jason.
Do they get to keep this?
This is Kevin Kelly and Megan McCormick. Kevin Kelly and Megan McCormick, you have to stand together and hold that. And this is Sheena Burke. And this is, okay, I'm going to use you as an example here for a moment. These plaques that you see these kids holding, and William too.
Does Jorge get to see both of us?
Yes, he does. It's so cool. Yeah. These plaques represent 12 years of my being at Sheldon Theater. And I picked all of them except for Jorge's there. 2 years later, I realized it was important. Oops, they'll fix that. It says Dominic won in 2001 instead of 2002 as outstanding drama student. So the awards people made an oops. They'll fix it. Okay. Anyway, these plaques I picked 12 years ago, except for I believe the one that William Benjamin is holding, which I think I picked 2 years later, thinking it was important to recognize outstanding freshmen. And I guess I thought that 12 years was a really long time, and that there were 12 nameplates, and that would be forever. And this year, it was really, really quite shocking when I took it out of the trophy case and took it down. This group standing in front of you represents the last of these people who will be on these plaques, and they have filled the final spots. And I think that's just tremendous. It's amazing that I'm still alive, and it's amazing that you guys are the last really cool winners. So I'm gonna jump in the middle there, and we're gonna have a picture of all these winners, if that's okay.
I'm the scat man.
Seriously need to take about a 5. It normally says 10-minute intermission, but I'd like to take 5-10 minutes max. I think some of us have been sitting for a long time. What we need to do is, number 1, I need to remind all of you, shh, please.
Everybody wants to do number 1.
Number 1, okay. Okay, please remember, guys, that tomorrow is baccalaureate in here, and we have to leave this place as though it were a musical set strike. Perfect conditions. So we're asking that many of you please stick around. In fact, most of you would be very nice. Stick around and help us clean real fast so we can all get out in a reasonable time instead of 3 of us staying till 4 in the morning. So please stick around and help. We're going to take a 10-minute, and during that 10-minute intermission, please go back to Midway. And on the table is the nominee list. Some of you might be interested in taking home, saying, I was at least nominated. There's the winners list. And also, Ryan Zimmer has been videoing tonight's Drama Awards. And you can sign up for a video, and he'll make sure that you either get them sometime this year or maybe next year's Drama Awards. I'll hand them out. No, that's not a joke. Seriously. He'll get those to you this year. And then anybody who wants to get t-shirts or videos from the past Drama Awards, etc. When we all come back in 10 minutes, it really will be fun because the whole idea is to end really laughing. And really laughing means that we've got some great slam awards and then our senior presentations. So, God. Come here. Hello. Did I? Okay, bye. Bye.
I'll make this brief, but I just wanted to acknowledge all the technical students that are involved in this program. I've been involved with this program for about 3 years now, and this year was my first year being tech director. And it's awesome working with you guys. You make my job easy, and I just want to acknowledge everybody that is involved in technical direction of this program. Backstage, there's so much that goes on to put on these productions. The average person off the street has no idea how much hard work it is. And I just want to acknowledge all you guys, and I just want to encourage you to keep it up, because this is the best thing going in town right now. And for you seniors that are graduating, that are involved in technical theater, hopefully you'll get plugged in somewhere, and hopefully some of you might even make a career out of it. And I just wish you all the best, those that are graduating, not only the seniors that are in technical theater, but the seniors that are potentially going to be doing something really, really good with theater in college and beyond. So just wish you all the best of luck, and it's been a pleasure working with you. And without any further ado, I'd like to bring Mark up here. Mark's got a story that he wants to tell you guys. Thanks.
Jason around here somewhere?
Last I saw him was hiding.
Well, we'll wait for him.
Yeah,
Got a story for you, Jason. 43 years ago, at about this time,
Come on in. Jason, come in so you don't turn away from the audience.
I was in high school, about to graduate, doing our last show. It was somebody in Cleopatra. I'm not sure who she was chasing at that time. I think it was Antony, but I don't remember for sure.
I think so.
And we had to do an awful lot of crazy things to make this happen. In 1959, the equipment that was in a theater doesn't compare to what you've got to play with now. When the show was over, one of my classmates, whose name happened to be Rachel, cornered one of the administrators, whose name was Fenwick B. Fuller. We weren't supposed to know what the B stood for, but I'll clue you in, it was Babbitt. Well, Fenwick Fuller and I went back a long way, as most of the administrators there did with me. So she cornered him in the hallway and she said, gee, with all that Marx has done to this place to make this show happen, what are you guys going to do when he leaves? And Fen, as I called him, stepped back and tried to look intelligent, and he said, well, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm going to heave a sigh of relief. So, anyway, I considered that a compliment, and but I thought I'd pass it on to you because I keep getting the same question and I didn't want to answer it, but there it is.
I believe actually Tammy has a quick presentation to make.
No.
No, you don't. Okay.
That is not possible.
No.
Quick is not part of her job.
All over, like white on rest.
Okay, good.
Now, for those of you that remember this, we've got a special little number for you here, prepared here tonight. Because my fellow drama students, this little number is about getting hot, and that's just what we're doing. We're getting hot.
Oh my God.
I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. But I need your love to keep away the cold. I got steam heat. I got steam heat. I got steam heat, but I can't get warm without your arms to hold.
Like Tom said, for those of you who are old enough to remember, I am the very last steam heat girl left. I was the freshman of the number, so that
Which
is
musical?
Pajamagate in 1999, and as far as I'm concerned, it was the best show, but I'm a little biased, so. I would like to do a small little presentation about a boy that I met on my first day of Dramaland, who not only made my life better, but made it in many ways very much worse, but I forgive him because, well, he's him and he knows that. So, for those of us who are also old enough to remember, you also know that I was Dom's official first Dramaland girlfriend. Tonight, I would like to remind everyone who has ever been Dom's girlfriend that I do run a support group, and I'm totally and the numbers, they get bigger every year. So, come join. It's
And that's
wonderful.
not true, she was not the first.
I consider myself the first. So, anyway, I would like to say thank you, and I'm gonna miss you.
I don't know what
I think so.
All right, well, it's that time of the evening where we give out Slam Awards. So, without any further ado,
I believe actually we're having Jason present a few first. Yes. These are the ones that he had by special request, and so Jason has a few stories to tell behind him. Yeah. You could, yeah, join us in the gazebo.
I'm in a man sandwich.
And none of us are wearing pants.
Wait, hold, what? Oh. All right, yikes. All right. First off, Donnie Offit. Is Donnie Offit still here? Where's Dono? Don. Where's Don Offit? Get your blue... Never mind. Okay. This little story comes from Christmas Carol. We had a dry ice machine. And actually, hold on. Actually, can I get that far? Yes, I can. Oh boy. Here they are, Doffet's balls. Now, one of the favorite one of the favorite pastimes. Come on, put here, Doffet. Oh, maybe I can't. I don't know. Oh.
Thank you. Okay. Can you take the Satan voice off? Thank you. All right. One of our favorite little pastimes were, in fact, to put Doffet's balls on the big brick of dry ice, making them frosty and really, really tiny. We'd often make jokes of, I froze your balls, or I'm wearing my balls around your neck, or wearing your balls for an earring, or something like that. So I would like to present Don Offit with the Frosty Balls Award. Next, Jonathan Miller, would you come? Yay. Bet you didn't think you were going to get up here. Oh, well, yeah, you are. All right. Now, unfortunately, not a good amount of you were not privileged to this. Actually, Ben DeLong Consuelo. Come on up. Come. And Rachel Ferguson. Is she asleep in my truck? So, Carly, go wake up Rachel. Okay, well, Rachel's not here, but unfortunately, I had the ultimate displeasure of disclosing this little contest to my two young friends here. It's called the Tampico Challenge. What the Tampico Challenge is you're given a gallon of Tampico juice, if you want to call it that, really. You have your choice of a couple of different flavors. There's Rachel. Hello, and Rachel's in a dress. Sorry, just have to point that out yet again. You're welcome. What the Tampico Challenge is you're given a gallon of Tampico juice of one of three. What are the three flavors? Tropical, citrus, and something else. And they did citrus. Now, what the Tampico Challenge is normally is that both contestants are given a gallon and they have to drink it in a half hour. All of it. Unfortunately, Ben kind of tweaked it a little bit, so only Jonathan had to drink it, you little punk. And although I did not see this, as I was informed, by about 4/5 of the way through, Jonathan was twitching, shuddering, and making strange movements. So Ben forced him to quit, and John won, I think, a plate of French fries. Oh, 2 mountains of French fries at Farrell's. She was against this from the beginning. Oh. It could have been worse. They were going to drink milk. Ugh. So, to Jonathan, and unfortunately, I didn't get your names on this, it's the Got Tampico Award. No? Okay. Chris Sherman. Chris Sherman. Where's Chris Sherman? Ah! All right. Well.
Steve, would you stand in for Chris?
All right, I'm going to talk about the cow. Steve's going to hold the cow up. Hello, cow. I like the cow. All right. Yeah. You and me are going to talk later, okay? Chris Sherman, this idea was actually given to me by Kevin, but Chris kind of stayed right over there, and I think I got him to say a total of about 7 to 8 words. And I'd have to kind of convince him, pick him up and twirl him over my head, shake him up and down like a little rag doll, and scream at him. But he did talk. So, I would like to award the cow, Chris Sherman, with the Captain Verbosity Award. Someone make fun of him for that later, please, since I don't get to. All right, and last, and certainly not least, Kristen Miller. Hello, Kristen. How is Kristen doing? Can I have a hug? I can. Okay. I guess I don't get a hug, which makes me really sad.
Kristen, can you go in so we can get pictures of you? Come on, get closer.
Evil. All right, this story also comes from Christmas Carol. We were having some problems talking backstage, and we were trying to think of some way that we could not talk, and Kristen suggested that we learn sign language. So Kristen sat right there over there on the bed, tried to teach us sign language, and unfortunately didn't go over all that well. A lot of us were really rude, and I think she put a couple of us in timeout. Or one of us, or Max? Didn't you put Max in timeout? You put Max in timeout. Yes. Okay. Well, ever since then, all during that show, whenever we talk, Kristen would say shh, and I've always wondered, how do you say shh in sign language? That's it for Jason.
Is this mic on yet?
Not yet. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. On to our slams.
Oh yeah, actually first, we should take this opportunity to thank our wonderful and beautiful sound man, Alan Q. Stout. He came in, and we had really next to nothing to prepare us for this show, and he did it. All we had was the music picked out, and that's it. And he took it beyond what we could have hoped for.
He has made drama awards. Really, he has.
So yeah, we wanted to publicly thank him. And thank Carly for actually acting for us.
Yeah.
That took some convincing. Okay,
Right.
now to the fun.
Yes. Did you do this one?
Okay. Our first slam of the award of the night is going to be really sad because I don't think he's here. Honoring for the Katie Badare of the Year award goes to Chris Witowski. I don't know how many of you remember. Any band members? How about we have Katie?
Katie.
Yeah. I'm sorry you had to be the right guy. Okay. I bonded on some level with this guy this year, and this award, I think it's fairly self-explanatory, is the Excellence in Casting Realism Award, aka let's take the biggest, buffest guy with the best voice and have him play the old man. Award goes to Josh Lee. To this day, this decision perplexes me.
You really did explain that one since you did.
Okay. Now, we had an interesting situation with two people this year.
Yes, we did.
We had a situation where a certain actor was the only person to ever play in the same year someone's mother, father, and boyfriend. So, getting the All in the Family award are Duncan Frost and Sheena Burke. And I have a feeling you're going to be very mad at us. You have been slammed.
All right, this is not a slam award, but it is the Honorary Drama Student of the Year, Julie Brown. For being a very part of our lives without even doing drama, except for doing the ushering.
Yes. and being a drama girl.
Yes.
She is a drama girl. Okay, we've got another sentimental one. Sorry.
This is a sentimental.
Now this one, yeah, he's my dad, but I don't.
He's like a second father.
But yeah, and a few of the other guys, but I don't. I guess I was the only one that got to experience how many hours he was here, convincing them to not shut us down, and how much he was used as how much, not just that he was used, that he stepped in unasked to negotiate so that we were considered up to code. And how many hours he spent on the phone talking to people from Stagecraft Incorporated and from the state and from all that stuff. So the You're Our Hero Award, not a Slam Award, goes to my dad, Jeff Passarelli.
I'm going to do this one.
Yeah, you do. Wait, we should we give the runners off?
Yeah,
no, we should do this first.
All right. Well, now this is a very, very popular Slam Award, and it's issued every single year. Mm-hmm. And it's one of the fine traditions here. Most annoying freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
it's about time.
Now this year was very, very difficult to decide from.
There were so many of you.
Stiff competition. There were a lot of disagreements, quite frankly, over this one. And so we've got the most annoying freshman and 2 runner-ups. So
we wish we could award it to all of you.
We wish we really could, but we can't. So the most annoying freshman for this year is Jeremy Bridges.
And this is an honor, by the way.
Because
I'll drink to that.
just because he was here the whole year.
Yes.
That's
kind of what does it.
That tipped you in.
Yeah.
Over here.
You can sit on the couch now if you want because of this honor.
He cannot.
No.
Our couch.
Okay.
Sit down.
Actually, it's our couch.
Yeah. That's right, Don.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one. Okay. Okay. I got a story. I know you guys have heard this, but the first runner-up, I had a run-in with Brigadoon, and normally I don't really have confrontations with. Normally I don't have confrontations with younger actors, but this particular actor really got under my nerves. One day during rehearsal, I smelt the
smelly smell of something smelly.
This wind, this gust of sulfur. It was that bad, and I was so shocked because normally you don't smell that on the stage. And I turned around, and there's this butt staring at me. Jeff Edson was bending over, farting, right next to me. Yeah. I said some very colorful language, and so the runner-up is Jeff Edson.
I'll take this one. Okay. Now this next one, most of you were probably anticipating him getting this award, and we kind of wanted to anticipate him getting the award too, but. Being that we had so very many freshmen, and we really felt that we should honor a real freshman as opposed to simply a demoted one, we'd like to honor a very talented and annoying young man.
Who did not qualify this year as a freshman.
Despite the fact that it was his first year, Aaron Ertzgard.
What are you going to do? You make it a promises also big. How gonna make it come true? Aaron, oh Aaron, what are we going to do with you? Always make it a bigger mistake. Always make him the fool.
Hey Nick, I need a favor from you, dude. I promised people tickets, so you gotta come through.
Sure, bro. How many do you need?
1, 2, 3,003.
Okay, I know that this person made a very big impression on many of the young men in our shows this year, despite the fact that she wasn't that involved. And I know that what we're awarding her for really touched our lives on many levels. And so I guess this may not be a Slam Award also, but outstanding performance by ripped pair of jeans goes to Elizabeth Lamb.
next one now, I don't really know how this particular individual can really be slammed in any respect.
Yeah.
However,
she's kind of enigmatic like
yes, the "We Really Just Wanted to Get You on Stage" award goes to Sherilyn Mock.
I think this says it all.
Yeah.
The "Wow, we love you, man" award goes to Ryan Zimmer and High Five Video. Yes, this is good enough. Yes, it's a slam word.
All right.
This will hopefully become a tradition as well.
I hope this becomes a tradition. Last year, I had the honor of being called a cocky junior by Tammy Yarnell at the beginning of the year. She thought I was just horribly cocky.
And let's be honest, you were. I was.
Now, I thought, how can I pass this on? So the Kevin Kelly Achievement Award for Cockiest Junior goes to Helen Marie Shepard.
I would like to publicly state that I love Drama Kids. Now this is particularly of significance to Megan and I because we were on stage during the Mickey Mouse run and we were trying to actually do it real. And then we turn around and there's a guy doing sit-ups on the hill. And he had been giving us crap for the entire earlier part of the Mickey Mouse run. And I don't think you quite understand it. So the "I don't think you quite understand what a Mickey Mouse run means" award goes to Alan Stout. We had to recognize these two guys, or this one guys, or two guy, or whatever. The Bicycle Built for Two award goes to Chris Wagner and Nate Booster.
Oh, really? Yes. Oh, I don't know. Okay, our next award, I don't know if it's really a slam award, but this particular actor acted in 2 parts this year, and
that
none of which
he didn't get.
He did not get. He was not cast in these 2 roles. Yet, he still managed to kick some butt, and he was not honored for it. So, he
was honored for everything.
Everything else. The real winner of Drama Awards today, the understudy of the year, Jorge.
Do not come up on this stage unless you have your shirt off.
Too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave.
Look what you've done to him, Dom.
Yes. Okay. I had the pleasure of having a very powerful scene with this girl earlier on in the year, in which it was the first time I personally was ever booed off the stage, which I was rather fond of. But then again, those of you that were in the Dickens choir know all about that. I think this is fairly self-explanatory too. The audition? You mean we have to audition? Award goes to Britta Merkel. Okay, I got to take this one too.
Okay.
Now, those of us who were chorus members, it was the chord, who are chorus members for Christmas Carol. We had some run-ins with this guy, and he was the director of the little band, and you know, we got really sick, starting to cop an attitude, and to the point that we eventually changed the lyrics of the song, and Tammy approved this, from "Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, to oh, I'm gonna shove that cowbell up your ass, up your ass. Oh, I'm gonna shove that cowbell up your ass." The Angry Little Man with a Cowbell Award, aka the "I'm gonna shove the cowbell up your ass" award, goes to Michael Chartree. Not here. We'll find someone to give it to him though. Fred, stay here. Stay here. Go Fred! To the only man that ever quit a show to be in its orchestra, the Aren't You Supposed to Act award goes to Fred Brisbane.
All right. We had to honor this guy. This guy, he was in Brigadoon and he was in the orchestra, and we found out throughout the production. Okay, this is the Tammy Award.
Because this was by special commission.
By Tammy. So we are going to honor the Highland Karaoke Award goes to Tim the percussionist for singing along in all those songs down in the pit.
Back in the other day, I saw a squirrel get blown away. They served him on a dinner tray.
All right.
They baked him into a souffle.
I had...
Squirrel season opens up today.
This particular award was awarded to me my sophomore year, and for those of you that are our age would get this. The I Want to Be Like Mike and Tynan Award goes to Mikey P and Consuelo.
Heads, eat them up, yum. Fish, heads, roly, fish, heads, eat them up, yum.
Okay. I think we lost the mic, yeah.
Yeah, Mike went in.
Sorry. That's cool. Let us know. Oh, it came back on. Okay, so this was at Kevin's urging that I give this award. I kind of didn't really notice it, but then when he brought it up, I kind of did. So the I Want to Be Like Dom award goes to Aaron Ertzgard.
Something that goes along with this, the I Want to Be Like Kevin Award goes to Dominic Passarelli.
I think, yeah, you should take that one. I should take this one. I don't know how many of you saw this, but there was a contingent of people that didn't do anything during set strike. And we're up in the little loft up above the tool room. And so, yeah, for shame, really, especially when you take such a role in this. So, honoring the least effective use of set strike award goes to Megan McCornack and Mary Schweeker. A nation of techies dies.
Myself almost killed me.
All I have to say about this award is, if you get those three started, we will be here all night. Okay, all I have to say about this award is, The Attached at the Hip Award goes to Samantha Volta and Caitlin Tischer.
Yep, since we got a lawyer and public relations man, we're your friendly liberal neighborhood Ku Klux Klan. Yes, we're your friendly liberal neighborhood Ku Klux Klan.
All right. And this kind of goes along with this one.
They were attached to the hip.
Yes, they were attached.
Evan.
Sorry. All right. The Attached Everywhere Else Award goes to Alicia Stewart, Stina Bolgay, and Helen Shepard.
Take a brand new ball and wagon. Now something bad. What you need is sweet old mother and her brother. Who's here to die? Yes, there's a liberal and you're the one for governors.
Is there a doctor in the house? Dude, I can't bring myself to say this.
You don't have to.
No, I can't.
You have to.
Okay. Confession to make. I guess there's no other way to put it, but this is really awkward, but we both had a crush on your older sister award. Goes to Mackenzie Yockey. And I'm sorry.
A little bit about the color green. Green with green. Well, and for one thing, you see, frogs are green, but I'm a frog. And that means I'm green, you see?
Okay. I don't know how many of you all know about this. This is another one that's not a Slam Award. Forgive us. Could we get Elizabeth Hanks up here? Now, you'll notice as she's coming up that she's coming with a slight limp and that she's coming with a big boot named Bernice on her foot. What a lot of you probably don't know is that's from Brigadoon. And what a lot of you don't know is that was from before production of Brigadoon started. Elizabeth did something that goes completely above and beyond. She had stress fractures in her foot through the entire course of Brigadoon production. Yes, this is a large portion of the reason why. If she had come to Tammy, I speak for her when I say that if she were to come and say, "Look, I've got a broken foot. I can't do step dancing anymore. It just doesn't work that way." It wouldn't have been a, "Oh, that's too bad, but that's your choice." It would have been a, "Absolutely, we can accommodate that. That's no problem." But right, and but not only did she not do that, she carried on with playing her role. Not only did she do that, she didn't tell anybody about it. And she didn't make it, we didn't notice in her performance, we didn't notice in the fact that she never told anyone about it. Unless you were one of the lucky few snuck up and saw her wrapping her foot. So the most hardcore, and I gotta say, this was really a inspiration to me personally, I gotta say, honestly. And I believe Kevin feels the same way. The most hardcore actress of the year, aka the Break a Leg Award, goes to Elizabeth Hanks. And if you don't stand up for what this girl did for your show, I'm going to be pissed off. Okay, the way this ends, we've got one more. I don't know how many of you were there on the night in Christmas Carol when there was forced to be some ad-lib going on about the final scene. And by the end of it, Scrooge almost had no clothes. Because he was giving everyone the next thing to go were his pants. And that's no good. We've seen Kevin without his pants off. You saw Vacation, right? But, so the ad-lib Striptease of the Year award goes to Kevin Kelly in A Christmas Carol.
As I walk
And yeah, that
There wasn't a whole lot to make fun of, so I guess that's a good.
Yeah, which you guys suck at that.
Yeah. Screw you.
So thus concludes Slam Awards. Wait, no! Duncan has something to say. And I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
I do.
Okay, well, introduce
Tim.
Okay.
All right, guys. Yeah, just when you thought I was gone, I have to come back. Okay,
Okay, this is another non-slam award, and I'm gonna ruin all the fun and make everything all serious, and this is gonna be fun. But it came to my attention at intermission that there's a young man in the audience who was nominated for all the awards I received this night, as well as some others. Yet he didn't win anything other than a couple of slam awards, and I found this kind of odd. And I think that there's a young man who has been an inspiration to me, and who I share all those awards that I won except the leaving award with. So I think all of those really should have been made in duplicate, and that young man is Aaron Ertsgaard. So if you would please join me in a round of applause for all of his performances this year. Aaron. So, here's to Aaron Ertsgaard. That's it. And then Tammy has something to say.
Okay, I've never done a slam award before, but I figured after 12 years, why not? So, okay. This is the Cliffhanger of the Year award. This year, oh no, I like that. This year, there have been many opportunities for disaster, any of which could have won Cliffhanger of the Year award. However, I choose to use this award to honor a solid achievement, even though it was a bit of a cliffhanger getting there. During the rehearsal process, this person cleverly hid their many talents from the director and the cast, and refused to show the ability to portray the character until the very last second, and then was remarkable and had the audience in the palm of their hand. The Cliffhanger of the Year award goes to Josh Lee.